Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Baxter's Blades. You are entering the Tiger Pit. Day number 4 of 5 case unboxings in 5 days. We got a special one for you today. What is it? Well, before I start, what I carry today. You know, Baxter, you have all these case knives. You carry them? Heck yeah, I carry them. Carry them almost every day. But today, I carried my Rosecraft Stinking Creek sow belly. It looks like an ebony, but it's a black sandalwood. This is a peach for sure. I've showed it in shorts. I've done a review. And what's up, Baxter? Only one knife? Only one knife? Getting old. I'm getting soft. Sometimes that's all you need in your pocket. It's one good sharp knife. Anywho, yes, day number 4. You know, it's really hard holding on to these knives for a few days and not unboxing them right when I get them to see if there's any fit or finish issues, because you want to be aware of them fast so you can return them if you have to. But so far, they've been pretty good. I have not had any issues. Oh, what's this, Baxter? You got a Band-Aid on your finger, little baby? Did you cut yourself? Are you going to go cry to mommy? Yeah, I cut the back of my finger playing around with Brad's little small Stockman and copper cryonite. Yes, after the video I recorded, I think opening up the Warncliffe when the clip point was open and barely brushed the back of my finger on it and just filleted it. I couldn't believe it. A case that came sharp enough to cut yourself. Holy moly. Anyways, yeah. And with work, I just kept replacing bandages. It must have been, I mean, I didn't totally fillet it, but it must have been pretty deep because it's still bleeding. Let's do another unboxing. Tomorrow is number 5. Like I said, I have 4 more on the way. I may have to take a day or 2 break. You know, and I could record or try to record 5 unboxings in one night and then just post them consecutively. But I don't think I can do that. That's a lot. So it's really hard holding on to these for so long without looking at them. I'm just like going stir crazy every time I get home. I was like, yay, a new case knife. This is the orange synthetic smooth Copperlock in stainless steel. It's the large Copperlock, manufactured in July 8th, 2024. Well, you all know I'm a big feller of the orange. I always wear this orange hoodie to work. And I'm not a big synthetic fan. I'm going to be honest with you. I prefer micarta. I prefer bone. But when a synthetic comes out in like a cool carbon steel and an American flag shield and a Warncliffe, yeah, I picked this one up. But it's just not my favorite. You know, I wonder why. I do have a few yellow synthetics. I got a 74 18 pattern from Gunslinger Cal. And I have a synthetic carbon steel trapper that I really like. They're just not my jam as much. They're great for work. You don't have to worry if you drop it or cracking bone, which hasn't happened to me yet, knock on wood. I'll show that later. And this one, usually if I pick up a synthetic, it is carbon steel. Like that Copperlock was carbon steel. My trapper's carbon steel. Kaylin's gift, which I had no choice of what it was is CV, chrome vanadium. So it's a little, what's the metaphor? A little whipped cream on the hot chocolate, I guess. So let's do it. Andrew, you just yammer too much. Yammer, yammer, yammer. The trolls are coming out. You just talk and talk and talk. Show the knife. You can always fast forward if you don't like my yammering. I've been wanting this one for a while. I think they run $67, $68. It is stainless steel. It is a smooth synthetic, but it is a large Copperlock, and you all know that's my jam. Look at that. Pow! Fellas of the orange. Coming out in style. If you don't know, It's, I think it was Brian's Knives who started Fellers of the Orange, and he sent me this awesome sticker. Had to get it because it was orange and a full-size Copperlock. I think that's it. Like, I have plenty of stainless steel full-size Copperlocks. Didn't need to get another. But I don't have one orange synthetic in my collection. Let's check out the show side. Oh, look at that smooth orange synthetic. Love these old case shields, the old oval ones. I actually kind of prefer this over the newer oval ones, which is very traditional. Let's check out the pile side. Look at the grain to that smooth orange synthetic. Zero grain. It actually feels really good until you get a bunch of oil and grease on it. It actually is kind of grippy. You wouldn't think it would be. Maybe grippier than smooth bone. Brass pins, nickel silver bolsters. Let's check out the fit and finish. Looks like there's some factory polish here. See that? I don't know if I can get in on it. See that? A little factory polish. No worries. That's what happens when knives come from the factory. They're not used and cleaned up by the previous owner you bought your used knife from. It's from the factory. It means they did a good job polishing this. Look at that. Very nice. Now, I don't judge gaps in lockbacks or backlocks, midlocks, because they're totally different than a slip joint. You're going to get some. Like, I hold up to light, I see light. But honestly, I don't see much more light than I do on a normal slip joint. And to me, that doesn't bother me. If you clean your knives and blow them out regularly, it's not an issue. It's not like they're falling apart in your hand. So like I said, stainless steel. Check out the blade centering. Not bad. Almost dead down the center. Almost straight down Broadway. That's pretty close. Maybe off to the pile side a bit. Let me see if there's any blade wobble. You can move it around. So let's see if I can make it straight down Broadway. There we go, straight down Broadway. Not excessive wobble. Some lockbacks have blade wobble in the closed position, some don't. It doesn't bother me. I have buck knives that have that. Let's open up this beautiful full-size orange. Gosh, it's kind of almost the color of this. I guess my orange hoodie is a little bit faded. This is bright and new on mother's milk still. No left-right blade play. No up-down blade play. Case does a really good job with these full-size Copperlocks. All of mine have been really nice, and a lot of them don't even come with a burr. This doesn't even have a burr. I don't know. They must have a different division working on these. Ooh. That feels pretty good. I might have to do a paper cut test. Now, generally from the factory, they do okay. You usually have to put a strop on them. But let's just check. Oh, it was good till that midpoint. Oh, man. It cuts paper. Look at it. Cuts paper great. It feels sharp. Oh, maybe there's a... nah, I'm not feeling a burr there. It probably just needs a little strop. But it does cut paper. Now, we are all spoiled by buck knives, Rosecraft blades, and a lot of other knives that you might spend this much money for that come screaming sharp. But if you are into knives, you know how to sharpen a knife. Or just run it over a ceramic rod and strop it. I'd take this to work and use it, and then just take it home and strop it. Feels like a sticky edge. And yes, the carbon steel is very nice. I showed this earlier. My red synthetic Warncliffe Stars and Stripes. Absolutely cool. I carried this in summer for a bit. But when it comes to full-size Copperlocks, I prefer a jig bone. I'd dig a smooth bone. I like smooth bone. Carbon steel. And whether it be a clip point or a Wharncliffe, I think this is my only carbon steel Wharncliffe. Love the long pull on these. Absolutely fantastic knives. If you like full-size trappers with single blade and the confidence of a mid-lock or a locking blade, these are awesome. And they made them years ago, and they just started making a bunch of minis. And minis are great, but they are kind of small. This is a good size. It's about the same size as a Buck 112, except way thinner and way lighter. You can throw it in your pocket. You can also throw a Buck 112 in your pocket, for that matter. So I had to pick this up. $67, maybe $68. They were not on Red Hills for a while, and I noticed they had popped back up on Red Hills Cutlery, and they were offering Cyber Monday 20% off. So I ordered this in the batch of knives. So I got it for about $54. Now, if you can get a full-size Copperlock for $54, even in synthetic and stainless steel, that's a really awesome deal. Considering to get a decent knife nowadays, you got to spend over $60. And like I said, this is priced over $60. So had to throw this one in. Now I have two full-size synthetic case Copperlocks, one with a Wharncliffe, one with stainless steel. And this is my first stainless steel and my first orange synthetic. I've thought about purchasing the orange synthetic small Congress, thought about the medium jackknife. I've also thought about a trapper, but I always just like, I love that orange, but it's synthetic. Great durable material. Fit and finish on this is absolutely perfect. Not even a burr on the blade, even though it didn't cut that well right there. But really, even the stainless steel does not take much to strop up and get screaming sharp. Now the finish on this one, I guess I could bust out a mirror polish one for you. It's almost like a slight stonewash satin finish. You see that? I mean, I can't compare this carbon steel because it has a little patina going on it. But I do have another example here. Let's just bust out the crimson peach seed jig. But you can see this is my thumbprint right there. A mirror polish. And so that you can see the difference. Just a slight, and they do this a lot on some of their kind of work knives, like G10. So just to be noted, if you're looking for a case mirror polish, you might not get that on this. But at $54, screaming deal. I used to say any case under $50 is an awesome deal, and well, prices are going up. So even under $55, great deal. Very slim, very lightweight, fantastic carries. Well, I was going to touch on other subjects tonight about trolls and running a knife channel, but we're just doing unboxings. So thank you for joining me in the Tiger Pit. Another beauteous unboxing. What a great edition. I think this is my number 8 for my full-size case Copperlocks. I won't bust them all out. I'm going to go back through my whole case collection and bust them out per pattern and show them. Thank you all. You all stay sharp. Be kind. Look out for them pesky trolls. They're pesky and they're negative comments. Even they don't think they're negative. If you have nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. Click on another video and move along. I hope you guys are doing great leading up to this Christmas holiday. Stay tuned tomorrow for the last unboxing. It's going to be a special one. Like always, take care. Bye now.